What's good, homeboy? So today, had something in mind. Yesterday I was coming from not an event, but just a gathering, right? Yesterday I was coming from a gathering and I had to deliver some clothes to a laundromat and went in there, got out of my car, brought this whatever clothes, whatever stuff that needed to be washed and folded, brought it in there. Front desk lady or girl, right? I was just looking at her and I was like, okay, she's Latina. She's Latina. She's pretty cute and whatnot. And like, no introduction, no nothing. We just got right into it. We started talking. And already, I could already feel the connection. Could already feel a little bit of chemistry. I don't know if, like, there's another guy in there. There's a big black dude in there with him. Like, in there with her. And they were talking to each other, right? And I don't know if that was the boyfriend or whoever. It was late. It was like almost 10 o'clock, right? It was pretty late. So I guess she was working night shift. But other than that, we had the connection. Like, we already had the chemistry and whatnot. And I never even met this girl ever before. She says she's seen me before. She says she's seen me all the time because we gather together like at the same place, right? She's seen me before like multiple times, and she's like, well, yeah, I seen you before and whatnot. I was like, I don't remember ever seeing you, like, I was just making jokes like, well, maybe it was the makeup or something. You had a bunch of makeup on, I couldn't tell, and like making jokes about the laundry, like, was this folded or whatnot? And I was like, I don't know, I don't work here, you work here, so you know what the folding is and stuff. And like, there was already chemistry, And I left, got in my car, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna see her again eventually, right? Like, I gotta go back and grab this stuff, or whenever I gotta bring back that clothes again, that stuff again. I'm gonna eventually meet up with her again, or whatever. Whenever we gather together, like, I'll see her again eventually, right? But I could already feel that connection. I already had that chemistry with her, and it was making me think, like, I got in my car and I was just thinking, like, damn, I already like the chick. You know what I mean? Like, that chemistry is already there. I'm already starting to get feelings. Obviously I'm not showing it. Can't show it. I got a whole frame and whatnot, but I'm already thinking in a way where, damn, this chick, I kind of like this chick, And it got me thinking, like, I was a little scared, like, it's so easy for me to not fall in love. It's scary for me how much emotion gets put in for me, for how much your emotions get stirred up when you're around someone and you have that type of energy, you have that type of chemistry. It's scary how much you could put so much emotion into a person, you won't even know it. Your whole mind is just shifting towards that other person or that significant other, right? Your whole being is shifted towards that person. And that had me afraid. Like, I'm really thinking, like, I'm afraid to be in love again. Like, I was driving home, I'm like, no, don't let that distract you. I'm just telling myself, don't let that distract you. Don't let that distract you. Hold frame. Just go home, do what you gotta do, right? If you see her again, you see her again, right? Like, yeah, she was cute, but I don't want to date. I don't want to date the chick. I'm not trying to go out and date some chick right now. Like, I'm on my grind. I'm doing my own thing. I'm focused on myself. I'm trying to get my stuff together. I'm trying to be rich. I'm trying to be successful. I'm trying to be the best possible version of myself, right? I'm not really thinking about dating a chick right now, And just that interaction changed everything. Just that one interaction, just that little bit of chemistry changed everything. And it made me scared to think how, I don't want to say I'm emotional, but how my feelings get involved, how my feelings work. And I don't want that to distract me. Like, women really distract me in a way. Women, like chicks, really distract me. That just shows me how much chicks really distract me, and how love is an amazing thing. At the same time, love is also a distraction. Love could really hurt you. Being in love could really hurt you, because you're putting your whole being into another person. You're putting your whole almost your whole life into another being, right? I'm not trying to say this like I'm some sort of crazy deity or some sort of semi-god or something like that, you know, demigod, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm an alien, I'm not trying to fall in love, right? Like, I have feelings, you know, I like chicks, whatnot. There's nothing wrong with feeling, like, showing your emotion, showing your feelings, right? But there's a time and a place, right? I don't want stuff like that to distract me. I don't want someone to distract me and change my story, change my direction, you know what I mean? Because that's what happens to a lot of people, and I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want a chick to change the direction that I'm going as of now. And a lot of people get distracted with, that's the main thing, is mainly chicks. It's either chicks, drugs, or I don't want to say money, but money, yeah. Yeah, I'm thirsty. But yeah, chicks, drugs, and money. And the main thing, probably the biggest one is women. It's women. It's chicks. And I can't avoid that. I can't just go like that. I'm just gonna avoid chicks at all times. I could do it to an extent, but at the same time, I can't just completely avoid chicks. You know what I mean? Of course, if I want to go talk to chicks, of course I'm gonna go talk to her. Of course, if I like a chick, I'm gonna take a chick out. It doesn't matter. Like, if I like chicks, I like chicks. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna completely avoid interaction with them. I can't avoid that. It's just how it is for me. So, just have to fart. Holy, I'm so gassy today. But yeah, that's where I'm kind of trying to go. I'm afraid to feel those feelings again. I'm afraid to just succumb to those feelings and just, I don't want to say the word, but submit to those feelings. I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want to submit to those feelings. I don't want to submit and just say, screw it, man. I just love this chick so much. Screw it. I'm not saying her. I'm saying any chick I just get that type of chemistry with. Any chick I just get that chemistry with, you know? Because that chemistry, it could start from that, and then it could start from, let me get your number, what's your name, what's your Instagram, and then so on and so forth, and we go out, and then we spend more time with each other, we get to know each other, and then we start dating, and then, you know what I mean? And then things totally shift. I don't want things to shift for me, man. I'm afraid that things will shift for me. I'm afraid that happens because I'm so focused. I'm so focused on wanting what's best for myself as of now. I'm so focused on that. I don't want someone to change my course, change my story, you know, change my destiny. I talked about this maybe a year ago about how that could happen. But yeah, I don't want love to change the way I want my story to turn out. Yes, things don't always go to plan. Usually things don't go to plan, but even if it doesn't, I'm still gonna reach the end goal. Even if there's ups and downs, doesn't matter. There's still gonna be an end goal, and I'm still gonna make it to that goal. Even if I gotta make sacrifices. I gotta sacrifice people. Hopefully that doesn't need to be the case, but that may just be the case. So, I'm not saying this because you can't, men can't I'm not saying this as, no, don't date chicks. Chicks are gonna totally freaking take you away from your grind. I'm saying, no matter what you do, chicks will somewhat distract you. But women can support you in a way. They can support you too, but you will be more focused. I am more focused when there's none to distract me, when there's no liabilities to distract me. Let's go out, let's do this, let's spend money on me, let's do this, let's do that, let's hang out. No, I'm not that. No, not now, not right now, not yet. So yeah, that was just something I thought about today.